What's going on, guys? Today we're playing Calculus Integral Edition, and today we're finding the area between two lines. Now, there's a very important concept in calculus. Now, one thing I like to do when solving these by hand is to immediately, like not even thinking about it, make these two equal each other and solving it. So let's make 4x equal. Okay, since there's only like one x value, like if there was like x squared and then like just a normal x, like not involved, I would put them all to one side. But since there's just one x to some power, I might just put it to the other side. And here we go. And now you can just take out, you can just divide by -5, and then that's gonna equal x to 1. Okay, now remember, you can't just square root this and like it's all hunky-dory here. No, you can't. So no, x squared to this or vice versa, it's just x to the absolute value, absolute value of x. Look at it on like any calculator, like any graphing calculator, it's the same thing. So once you square root these, it's gonna become the absolute value. Now to get rid of that, it's actually pretty simple. So it's just plus or minus. So now we got the two values. It's gonna be, we can write that on the side. 1, -1, like that. Okay, now I got our two values. Now this is, well, typically they'd give you a graph. Here it is, right here. Now, oh, it's upside down. All right. Now, sometimes they won't even tell you which graph is which. This is where you're gonna have to use your Sherlock Holmes skills and find out which graph is which. Now, notice how this one's like flipped. It's not going up. It's obviously negative. Plus, it's it's going through 0, and the y-intercept is -5 right here. So we know that this one right here, the one that kind of looks like a McDonald's smile, that one is g of x, and this one is f of x. That's how I like to find it out. Look at the intercepts and look at the sign right here. Okay. Now, for these, the rule is to have the bottom function minus the top, as you were, top function minus the bottom. You'll see this in a bit, but it's kind of hard to explain with just the paper, so I'm gonna just show you right now. All right. So we're gonna take these two values. These are gonna be our from that to that. That's gonna be our integrals. Now you're gonna notice. Well, let's come back to this. Sometimes your teacher will be like, "Hey, don't use these values," but notice how what we're finding here is where they intersect, and they actually intersect at 1 and -1. Like if you look at it, it's, but we can't do that for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it's a little unnecessary, but it is what it is. But these are like our integral values that we're gonna put in. So -1 to 1. We're gonna put a bracket because things are about to get interesting. Now, it's the top. We saw that the top was the negative function, and typically that's how it is. So this was the negative one, right? So I'm gonna have that one in there. This one's gonna still be normal, but now we're gonna minus it by the whole of g of x. So minus here dx. This can equal, but I'm gonna move the equal sign all the way over here because I don't have that much space on the right. No, we can distribute the negative here. So that's going to be -1, and that's going to be +5. We could do this in our head, right? So now, what you'll see here, whoa, it's just a normal freaking definite integral. Now it gets really simple from here. So if you remember how to do definite integrals, well, this is good. It's good right here. You can just rewrite it like this. I accidentally did this. That was unnecessary, but you get the point. I just rewrote it. Alright, so the integral of this, -5x, add 1, bottom, plus 5x. Put the brackets here. Typically, if you have to put brackets on stuff, that's when it gets interesting. Put another bracket right here. Alright, bigger value is 1. Bigger value is 1, so we can put it right here. Now this is going to come out to be a very simple definite integral since they're just 1s and -1s. But there is like this chance, we'll see later. Don't get caught up on the signs too much. It's very easy to just miss one. Like you see how it's going to be to the third power. That means it's still going to keep its negative. You gotta really watch out on stuff like that. Like, it's simple, but don't let it be too simple. Okay, let's bring it down here. Okay, so it's gonna be -5 thirds plus 5. Since this isn't being negative, it isn't being times by a negative, I can just put it like that. And minus, so that's gonna be -1. We know because of 3. Minus, so it's gonna be double negative. So it's just gonna be 5/3 minus, and then we can distribute this negative. +5 minus 5 plus 5. Okay, and you'll notice there's the same thing. Not always going to be like that, but you can put 10 plus 10. Okay, we can simplify this a little more by making it so and then we should get our final answer of 20/3. Now let me just confirm this with Delta Math. I should be right. Should be. Story of my life. All right. We got it right. All right. Hopefully that helped you guys, and I'll see you later.